What's up? What's up, y'all? How you doing? Happy hump day. I know what you're thinking. G-Dub, what are those colorful things in your cup? Ice cubes. So I forgot to refill my traditional ice cube tray, but I do have like these plastic ones. I think these are meant for you to like put in like, I don't know, alcoholic drinks or pop or something. But basically they have water on the inside and you freeze them and you put them in your drink and does it like water down your drink or something. So that's what we got. So at least my water isn't gonna get watered down. Hello Tig. Hello Blue Ox. How are you doing? How is your midweek treating you? I hope well. So, like the title states, I had a very interesting visit. Let me pump this up a little bit. I had a very interesting visit to whatchamacallit, H&R Block the other day. And yeah, it was very, very different. So I had originally planned for hold on, let me turn this down and not like the thing. Hold on, let me turn this down on my headphones. Yeah, there we go. And then I can pull this back up. I think it was like what here? We'll find out. I don't know. There we go. And what's funny is I was thinking, okay, this is gonna be my last like H&R Block, in-person thing. Right? Because I was like, I'm familiar now with like doing my own taxes and like doing like my business taxes or whatever, like from Twitch and all the other stuff. So I was like, all right, let me just go for my last time, get things squared away and like pay attention again to make sure I didn't forget anything from last year. Blah 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 blah. So I get there, right? And originally what was planned was I was supposed to go Sunday. They scheduled me for like a Sunday visit. And I was like, sure, why not? I don't have anything planned. I went in that Sunday and I guess they overbooked because they had another person at like 7 o'clock or whatever my time. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'll just leave my tech stuff here with you. You'll handle it. And then I'll come back later when you're not as busy. And mind you, this was like the weekend before the deadline. So I left it with her, and then I come back. I think it was, when was it? Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yesterday I leave work. I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna come by. She was like, it's fine. I'm packed until like 9 p.m. or whatever. But yeah, go ahead and come through and I'll squeeze you in. And I was just like, perfect. Because all I really have to do was just like go there to like sign some stuff, right? So I get there and I get there at the exact time as another person like in front of me. And I guess that person had like a legit meeting that hour. And we sat down together and the rep got me first. So I went back there, right? And everything just seems all chill. Everything seems fine. And then, like we're doing the whole thing. I'm signing things and we're chatting, blah, 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 blah. And then I hear in the cubicle, in a neighboring cubicle, like across the way, like I'll say across the street. It wasn't the street, but I'm just saying, like they were a neighbor across the street from our cubicle. I'll just say it like that. And I hear over there them talking, and it seems to like be getting like more and more serious. So it started as just like a like I don't know. I've been working on this for an hour, and I don't know what. There's an error here, but I can't figure out what the error is. But I'm trying. And she was just like, well, I mean, can you try harder or whatever? Like who gonna figure it out if you can't figure out the error? Like who else, da 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 da, whatever. She was like, ma'am, that's what I'm telling you. Like if you would have come earlier or whatever, then we would have had more time or whatever. And then I hear the other voice go, well, I told you from the get-go that I had 3 years of taxes to do, and I came here to see somebody else, but you said that you was gonna see me anyway, so I came in and she was like, I understand. Hey, Gravy, hey. She was like, I understand, but at the same time, like, it's when you have so many years worth of backlog taxes to get through, it's best for you to come early so we have time to go through it all. She was like, well, don't be telling me what to do in front of my baby. And I was just like, what is going on over there? She was like, ma'am, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just suggesting. Well, you should have said, you should have said, suggested, and I said, you should have done this, whatever, because don't tell me what to do in front of my baby. And it just kept escalating. She was like, ma'am, I'm saying that you came here with 3 years of backlog taxes or whatever. Last minute, it's 7 p.m. on the deadline night, and you came here with 3 years of taxes, and I've been working on this for like an hour. There's an error here I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to help you. And I guess the lady and you could tell, like, so you could tell that the worker was getting or frustrated or whatever, and was getting kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Flustered. I'll use that. She was kind of getting like flustered. It's kind of sounded like she was like an early mom or something, and this is like the first time that she's ever come in contact with stress or something, or a difficult customer or whatever. And then the lady who she was trying to help, you can just tell from her voice that she was like this middle-aged mom or whatever that just don't give a fuck, will say whatever the fuck she wants to say. You could just tell from how she was talking, what she was saying, and just her flow, that she was just like a mother who like didn't care. Like, I don't care. You said and I was just like, oh my god, is this getting ratchet? I mean, I understand that this is like deadline day and maybe people are tense or whatever, but like this is just kind of like a different level of ratchet right here in H&R Block right now. Like, what is happening? Some people just need stuff explained in crayon. You got 3 years of taxes to figure out. Show up before the day it's due. I know. It makes sense to me. But yeah, you're right. Some people, you just gotta get a very colorful crayon to be like, this is the math. However, the situation goes on as like she's getting more flustered, and the mother or whatever is just like, I don't give a fuck. I came here to see, I don't know what's we'll call her Avril because I don't remember. So anyway, I'm sitting here, in a cubicle with my rep, and we're talking or whatever, right? And we're both listening to all this, as we're trying to concentrate, but it's hard to concentrate because it just gets more and more insane. So the woman, it's like the middle-aged mom who doesn't give a fuck. We'll call her. What would we call her? Give me a name so I can refer to her by name. What's a name that we can call the middle-aged mom that don't give a fuck? Give me a name. So she's going on, she's like, you acting really unprofessional. I told you when I first got here that I had 3 years of taxes that I had to get done, and I didn't even come to see you. I came to see Avril. I'm just gonna say Avril as one of the freaking other ladies in the cubicle or whatever. That lady wants tints. Had my ex-wife, who ain't made contact in over a decade, try to use my daughter's info to file as my daughter and steal a refund. Now it's a pain in the ass trying to get them refiled. That's crazy! Oh my God, Tig, that's crazy. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that. What the fuck? Wow. Wow. So this lady is like, I came here to see Avril. I had an appointment with Avril on Saturday, and then I came here, and Avril said that she had a family emergency. Remember Avril? And she says this, and remember, I'm just like, I'm trying to mind my own business, but I'm listening to all this because I was just like, okay, this is getting more and more intense. And then I hear a random voice in another cubicle. Remember, I didn't really see anyone when I walked in, and everyone's kind of quiet and like doing their own thing. So I'm just thinking it's me and my rep, the person at the front desk, and this other person in this other cubicle, right? But she's just like, you hear me, Avril? And then you hear in another cubicle some elderly Asian woman who's just like, yes, I heard, and I had a family emergency. And then the woman goes back. She's like, well, I'm just saying, I came here to see you on Saturday, and you weren't here because you said you had a family emergency. And I came in here now, and you said that what you said, and then you hear the elderly woman go, my eyes hurt. I can't. I had a family emergency, and today my eyes hurt. That's exactly what she said. Hey, Black. This, and I can't stress it enough, bitch. Ooh, I felt that. I felt that through the screen. H&R getting spicy, huh? It's never been this spicy. H&R Block has never been this ratchet. But we scratching the surface. Y'all talking taxes? We talking ratchet people doing taxes, I guess. That's what we're Avril out there trying to dodge that lady for sure. She was. We're getting there. Okay, so so she was like, you hear me, Avril, with your family emergency, and you say you can't help me because what? She's like, yeah, I did have a family emergency, and today my eyes hurt. I was like, she really did. What? And she was like, and so going back to the other woman, we'll name her, fuck, what's the name? Rebecca. We'll name her Rebecca. Okay? Is it Rebecca? I feel like she needs Rebecca. We'll go with Rebecca. So Rebecca, the kind of middle-aged mom who don't give a fuck, be like, and I came here. I tried to come the weekend prior to figure this out, and you weren't here, and now you saying your eyes hurt. And then it goes back to the early 30s woman who was helping her. We'll call her Stacy. First name that popped into my head. We're gonna call her Stacy. All right. I'm giving this woman Stacy energy because honestly, you would have thought she was Stacy. It's turning into the Waffle House over here. It was Black. It was. It turned into the Waffle House. I'm getting there. She be making my eyes hurt after a minute looking at her nonsense too. Avril ran out the back of the office where Rebecca showed up. Okay. And so finally, we're gonna go back to Stacy. Stacy, the woman who is helping Rebecca or whatever, who's getting like all flustered. She's like, I know, I hear you, and you came in today without an appointment, and I said that I was gonna try to help you. Well, you said that I came in, and you said that you can help me. I said that I came here looking for Avril, but you said that you can help me, and then you brought me back here, and I told you from the get-go that I had 3 years of taxes I had to do. And she was like, ma'am, I hear you, but I was just suggesting. I was suggesting that next year you should come earlier, like in March or whenever you get your taxes, so we can, work through this. She was like, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do in front of my baby. You need to watch how you talking to me. You ain't saying it right. You should have said, I'm trying to suggest and not telling me what to do. Like, ma'am, and at this point, Stacy is getting more flustered. Like, this woman has never had stress in her life, a day in her life, like privilege, all right? And she's like, ma'am, okay. I said, when you came in and you told me this, I said, I would try to help you. Ma'am, I said, I would try to help you. And I've been here trying to help you for an hour, and I can't get past this error. It just keeps saying that it has an error, and I'm trying to get through it, but you keep on asking me these questions while I'm trying to concentrate. She's like, oh, so I can't ask you a question? I can't ask you a question while you're doing this? So you being really unprofessional. I know you probably knew, but like, do you know what you're doing? Because maybe if Alva was helping me, that she could do it right. Maybe you don't know what you're doing. She was just like, ma'am, the thing is she's getting like more, she started like kind of like starting to yell now. Like, ma'am, I know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to help you, but you kept asking me questions, and so I can't focus. And at this point, me and my my rep, I'm not gonna call her by her real name. What's the name that I could call my rep? Shaquan. My rep, her name is Shaquan, okay? And I'm giving this name to a middle-aged Asian woman. I love it. Her name is Shaquan. So me and Shaquan are looking at each other like, because you know, like the table ain't that big. It's just like a not even bigger than a bar. It's like a small table. She right there on her computers. I'm right here signing whatever on the pad or whatever. And then me and Shaquan looking at each other like, oh. She was like, oh my God. I was like, I know, it's getting kind of crazy out there. And so, Stacy is getting more and more like flustered, like, and ma'am, and then the mom, shit, what did I call her? I'm losing the names already. Rebecca's just like, well, you know, so Stacy, this is her energy, her words like, and then Rebecca's just like, you don't know what you're doing, all that kind of stuff. And so it gets so bad and so loud. Remember, they're like a cubicle away from me, right? And they're already like in the it's not a hall, but like the open space. They're already in the open space, like almost like they're about to throw hands. Stacy wasn't about to throw hands. Stacy was only gonna yell because Stacy ain't the one to throw hands. But Rebecca was ready to throw hands. And so they're like, what? Stewie from Family Guy rolling a Yahtzee hand. So they're like getting close or whatever. And so at this point, the receptionist walks over from the front desk to come try to like talk it out, see what's happening. And just to give you a picture of her, the front desk woman was a very built, heavy-set black woman who was, you could tell there was like an air of like protection or whatever, right? What are we gonna call her? We're gonna call her Vanna. Her name is Vanna. That's what we're gonna call her. So Vanna comes over, and she's like, okay. Let's just all right. Let's just all breathe. Let's just all calm down. And she puts her big self. Nobody gonna try Vanna. She put herself in the middle of them. She has her hands up. All right, let's just calm down. It's getting really loud and it's getting really intense and you know. And when she does that, there is an uncomfortable silence. It's that silence you get right before the thunder strikes. It's that kind of. It's not like, okay, Mama came over and fixed it and everything's quiet. No, it's that quiet. It's just like something's about to fucking pop off right now. And I looked at my web. Shaquan, get ready for anything. Something about to pop off, and it did. So she's in the middle, and Stacy, after this short period of silence, this awkward shit is about to drop. Silence. Rebecca goes, no, not Rebecca, Stacy goes at the top of her lungs, I don't need to calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. I don't need to calm down. She came in here. And I was like, Stacy. I was like, and at that point, so this is like the edge of my cubicle, and this is like the space, right? You better believe my head went. I was like, what is happening? And Vanna is in the middle of them with her hands up, and you see Rebecca just like, and Stacy's like, you can't tell me, don't tell me to calm down because she came in here with it, and I told her, and I was just like, oh my god, she's having a breakdown. She's having a mental breakdown right now. GW's rep hands him a bag of popcorn. It was so good. Okay, and so they're going off, and I'm just like, because at this point, like, you're yelling at the top of your lungs. Her voice is reverberating off every wall. Her voice is reverberating off the front window pane that's a block away in front of the building. And at that point, I'm like, oh, and Shaquan is just like, and at that point, Shaquan she's my rep. She's like, she had things that she was printing for me or whatever. So she got up and she was like frantically, like kind of like going to like the printers or whatever. Cause I guess throughout the stress, she forgot which printer she went to. So she's like, she starts going and like flipping through papers. But we know on the low, but on the high, she was trying to be in the business. She was trying to be around in the business while also trying to find my papers, right? So at that point, she's walking around doing papers, whatever. I'm just like, this shit is crazy. It's ratchet up in here. I mean, I understand that this is the last day of taxes, but this is wild. This is crazy. Wow. And I was not expecting to see some, early mom just having a breakout. Like, I mean, this is unprofessional, but I get it. But it's unprofessional, but I get it. But damn, she having a breakdown right now. And you better believe she was cry screaming. She was screaming. She was flailing her arms. And like, I was like, oh my. And then remember, and Rebecca's just like, And so the Ivana, the receptionist, had to escort her out. She's like, okay, you know what? Let's just go outside. Let's just go outside and take a breath. Let's just go outside, get some fresh air. She's like, I don't need to calm down. I don't need to be quiet. She came here. I heard that. Stacy was screaming all the way to the front of the office and out the door. And when you thought it would be over, give me some popcorn too, please, Gravy Witch. When you thought it would be over, you would think it would be quiet now, right? Or quiet-ish, right? Rebecca sits back down in her chair at the cubicle, Stacy's cubicle. You're like, I told her, that's just unprofessional. I don't know how she just gonna come at me like that. And I just came to get my taxes done. Can I get a glass of tea too? Thank you. Came to get my taxes done, and I get treated like this. This is what happened last year too. I came and I got treated like this, and I didn't want to come back, but I had to come back because I had taxes. She was just like rambling off. I was like, damn, Rebecca, nobody's even there now. No one is even there now, Rebecca. But she was talking to Avril across the way in her cubicle. But I tried Avril, but Avril, so you could just took me, and you probably know more than her because she's brand new. I was like, oh my god. And so at this point, she's going off, and there's a pause, right? There's another pause. And it's that pause you get, yet again, before the thunder hit. It wasn't over. I felt it in my spirit that it wasn't over yet. A moment of silence. Guess who you could hear from outside screaming, like she was screaming to God. Like she was screaming to God. I don't have to come. She came outside through the window. Outside, through the window, away from Rebecca, Stacy is still screaming even louder to God. Like she trying to break down the gates of heaven with her screams. I'm like, oh my god, like she's actually having like a full-on freak out. Oh, Stacy is having a breakdown right now. This is crazy. And so with her screaming out there even louder, right? And remind you guys, I am literally in the back of the establishment. I am touching the wall to the back of the building, the alley on the other side. Okay, and I can still hear her from like a block away. So that's going off, and at this point, Shit, what did I call my rep? Rashawn? Shaquan? Shit, I'm forgetting names. You understand, it's close enough. So Shaquan, at this point, Shaquan has stopped pretending to look for my papers, and she goes to, once the screaming outside starts, Shaquan goes to Rebecca. She's like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You know, Shaquan is at this point is just trying to have Rebecca shut the fuck up and just not have any more of a scene. Cause like there's people here and whatever, but at the same time, Shaquan hasn't been through this type of shit either. So like Shaquan is shaking, but she's still trying to be like professional, right? So she's like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening. We'll try to see what we can do. I'm sorry. Cause like Shaquan knows that her girl Stacy just lost her fucking mind. Like, yeah, we get it. This Rebecca's a huge bitch. We get it. Rebecca, it just don't give a fuck, doing whatever the fuck, whatever. We get it. But at the same time, Stacy, girl, you gotta calm the fuck down. And it's not even, is it that serious? I don't know. I'm more laid back and chill. Okay. So she goes over there, talking down. And then when she says that, when she shows kindness to Rebecca's just like, oh, well, can you help me then? Because I came this past Saturday to see Avril, but Avril had a family emergency. Right, Avril? You had a family emergency. I had a family emergency and now my eyes hurt. And now her eyes hurt. And so Stacy said that she was going to take me. I told her, again, she's going through the whole list of things that she's already said before on a loop. And she's like, and she looks at Shaquan. She's like, so can you help me then? And Shaquan, remember, she's shaking. She's already nervous. She's shaking. She's a little bit flustered, but she's trying to keep it professional. And she doesn't want this woman, you know, her client, or not her client, but her coworker just went off on this woman. And you can understand the picture that, you know, Shaquan is trying, you know, she's trying. So she's like, well, can you help me then? And then Shaquan,
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're really fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Exactly, poor Shaquan. There's like a pause. There's like a small pause. She's like, well, I can try to help you. Right now I'm with a client and I have 2 more, but I can try to help you. But like at that point, there was so much going on that Shaquan didn't pick up that this woman, Rebecca, had 3 years of pent up taxes. Because she was really trying to focus on me, blah, 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 blah. So she missed that part. So she thought that maybe I can, you know, like I'm squeezing G-Dub in right now, and da-da-da-da-da. Maybe I could squeeze her in to get her taxes done quick or whatever. Because without a doubt, Shaquan and Avril are like probably the top tier tax people there. It's just the energy of like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I can do this in a split second or whatever, right? It's that kind of energy. Like, and I think Shaquan might be like a managerial status to the rest of the people too, as well. But so Shaquan's like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna try right now with the client, and I have 2 more clients. But I'm gonna try. She's just trying to just calm things the fuck down. So she's like, okay then, all right, cool, all right. But she was really unprofessional, so I wanted to talk to her because that ain't right. You can't come over here. So she's like, I'm sorry. So Shaquan comes back to me, comes back to her cubicle. And at this point, y'all know me. You know me well enough to know that I ain't hiding shit. I ain't gonna get involved, but I ain't hiding shit. This is entertaining. So Shaquan comes back in the cubicle. I'm just like, and then she's looking at me. She was like, I know. I don't know what to do. I've never been through this. Like, should I call someone? And she says this, and she picks up the phone and she starts dialing. I think she's dialing 911 or something. She's like, I've never been through this. I'm shaking. Should I call someone? I was just like, I would, but that's just me. And she was just like, okay, and so she starts dialing, but then at the same time, she's trying to multitask. and she's still in work mode, I guess. So she's still trying to help me, but like I'm chilling, right? Like I'm off of work, I'm done. I'm chilling, right? But she's trying. She dials something. She's like, hello, and then she's like, oh fuck, and it's almost like she forgot that she was with the choir. She's like, oh fuck, and then she kind of like put down her phone and she started typing again or whatever, like doing my shit. I'm just like, girl, I'm okay. I'm okay, Shaquan. Do what you gotta do. So she dials a number. Hello, like, oh shit, and then the phone drops. I don't know if it falls on her knee or on the ground. I don't know. And she starts typing again. She's flustered. Shaquana's flustered, and she's just trying to keep herself together. And she looks at me, and up until this point, she's been completely professional, right? But she looks at me. She was like, "This shit is crazy." I was like, "This shit is fucking crazy, Shaquan." I love when people's walls go down and they forget their artwork when they're talking to me, and they talk the real shit. I'm just like, they just start cussing like we old friends, like, Shaquan, this shit is fucked up. So she's doing all that or whatever. Fast forward a little bit, and along the way, of course, Rebecca is shooting shots at Avril, who's minding her own business. She was like, I don't want to fucking deal with you. And then at some point, Shaquan looks at me and she's like, you know, when she came in here, she starts gossiping with me. She's like, you know, when she came in here, Avril didn't want to take her. I didn't want to take her. Nobody wanted to take her. But Stacy, she's new. She took her. So but we were like, no, we don't want her. No, we don't. I was like, I'm there getting all the tea. I've been here for like 5-10 minutes. I'm just like, oh, what? Word? What? So everybody knew then. And we just gossiping back and forth. And so a little bit of time goes past. It's still very tense. Rebecca's still talking to herself, rambling. Avril minding her own damn business because Avril over it. And I'm trying to like keep Shaquan cool, like, you know, gossiping, like, no girl, you in the right, like that. She kind of crazy. I mean, Stacy kind of went off, but at the same time, Rebecca kind of crazy. And so some time goes by, the yelling outside finally stops, and then Vanna comes back in, and she's like power walking. It's like Vanna, like I already kind of described to you what Vanna looked like. It's like she was power walking. She was exercising. Because you could hear her footsteps from the door to the back. She was power walking to the back to Stacy's cubicle. She says to Rebecca, "Okay, ma'am, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Stacy is really frustrated and really riled up and whatever. I'm just trying to calm her down. I'm afraid you have to leave. I'm sorry. You have to leave now." And then Rebecca goes, "I don't know why I have to leave." Hold on, let me get some water. My throat's dry. Hold on. All right. So she's like, "I'm sorry, man, but you have to go." She is really worked up. She's riled up, and I'm trying to calm her down. I'm sorry, but you just have to go. Rebecca goes, "I don't know why I have to go. She was the one acting unprofessional. I told her when I walked in." Again, going through all the cycle of what she done said 1,000 times before. And Avril over there don't want to see me, I guess, because And she was like, "And you know what happened because you heard us talking left and right. You heard her talking to me any kind of way. You heard her. You know exactly what's going on." And then Vanna's just like, "Okay, well, so I did hear you. I heard what was going on or whatever, but I heard what was happening, but I came over here to see, what exactly was going on because I heard the ruckus, but I didn't know what was happening, so I came over, And she's trying to make sense. Vanna is trying to make sense to Rebecca. But like as you can tell, Rebecca is just like, well, right? And I was like, and she been working on this one thing for an hour that she can't get done. So obviously she don't know how to do her job. Y'all put me with someone who don't know how to do their job, don't know what she's doing. She probably didn't even finish. She probably didn't even finish the one from 2025 yet. That one probably ain't done. So I was just like, wait a minute. you came here, and to myself, I'm like, you came here with this year's taxes and the other 3 taxes that you said that you were 3 taxes behind, because she did also mention 2023, 2022, and 2021. She mentioned those exact dates because I was paying attention. I was nosy as fuck. I was paying attention to everything. So wait, you came in here with 2021, 22, 23, 2022, 23, 24, and 25. Girl, you ain't 3 years behind. You 4 years behind. You 4 years behind and coming in at the last minute on the last day. It's nighttime. The sun is gone. But okay. And so I came. She didn't even finish. She probably didn't even finish my 2025. So we probably got to start all. She literally said. We probably got to start all the way back over because she didn't even finish it. She just left it. So now we have to start over. Vanna was like, okay, well look, okay, that's a lot going on. I don't really know. Everyone is really busy right now. So you're just gonna have to come back. And then Rebecca goes back to say what Shaquan said, because remember, Shaquan was just trying to be professional and try to stop everyone from talking and shut the fuck up. And so Rebecca was like, well, I understand, but that lady over there, Shaquan, said that she could see me. And me and Shaquan looked at each other like, damn, damn, you did say that. Shit. And she was like, oh no. So it's like, and so Vanna, not really knowing the full truth, was like, okay, well, we're gonna try to figure this out. She said that she can help you. We're gonna try to figure this out. And so Rebecca goes, Shaquan, didn't you tell me that you could see me? Calling her out at her cubicle, and we sitting there like, fuck. Girl, you gonna have to say something. She calling you out there. You can't just pretend like you don't hear it. And Shaquan didn't leave the cubicle. Shaquan yelled from her cubicle. I said I was going to try. Try to see you, but I have 2 other clients, and I'm with a client right now. And she said, well, Shaquan said that she gonna see me, so I was like, oh no. Shaquan, why'd you do this to yourself? And so Shaquan takes a quick break. Remember, my visit was supposed to be like 5 minutes or less. I went there to sign 3 things and be out. I was done and easy, all right? And so she takes a quick break to go back over there and talk to Rebecca. And Rebecca then tells her, like, I have these 4 years of taxes that I'm just trying to get done. I came here on Saturday, blah, 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 blah. Avril won't see me. Avril's eyes hurt, blah, 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 all the things. And then Shaquan's just like, this is a lot. I thought you only had a year. She's like, no, I have 4 years. And Shaquan's just like, oh, okay. Well, I don't know if I can. This is a lot, and I don't know if I can do this because I have clients. And so Rebecca goes back on her ramble. Shaquan comes back to me, and she's shaking because she's like, oh no. I was like, oh girl, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Like, that's kind of on you. That's kind of on you, and you know it. I'm sorry, Shaquan, but you, I don't know. I know you was flustered. I know you was a little panicked, but that was kind of on you. And so we finally finish up. I sign my last thing. She gets my paperwork. She does the things. Blah 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 blah. And she goes, okay, G-Dub. Vanna's gonna cash you out or whatever. Or she said she's gonna cash you out. I didn't know what exactly that meant. I thought that maybe she was gonna like go do something and then come back and cash me out or whatever. I don't know. But she goes to do that, but she says my name out loud, and then Rebecca goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, G-Dub. I didn't know she was with you, whatever." And like she looks at me and she feels like some kind of bit of kinship or whatever. I don't know. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, G-Dub. I didn't mean to interrupt you, whatever. I didn't know she was with you. She just said that she was gonna help me out. I didn't mean to interrupt you. My bad. And I was just like, it's okay. But I was like, oh fuck, she knows my name. Shit, Shaquan, you fucked up. You said my name out loud. And then Shaquan comes back. She was like, oh no, Vanna's gonna check you out up front. Go up front. She's gonna check you out. I was like, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to fucking go. Oh, I see. Gotcha. So I get my shit and I'm walking past Rebecca. She's like, I'm sorry, G-Dub. I hope you have a nice night. I didn't mean to interrupt your taxes or whatever, but they said that they was gonna have me. And goes on a ramble yet again. I'm like, okay. Stop talking to me. I don't work here. I don't have to be nice, okay? And so I go to the front. At this point, I've been here for like 20 minutes. I was supposed to be here for 5 minutes or less, signing quick documents and leaving. I've been there for 20 minutes at this point. And as I'm walking to the front, I see Stacy finally come in from outside, and there's like a door. I'm guessing they use it for storage. There's a door behind the reception desk or whatever, right? So Stacy is in the door, breathing. Her eyes are red, like this. It's like she tired herself out. She tuckered her little self out. And I'm walking up there and I'm just like, and I can't hide it at this point. Oh. Before I get up and start walking, right? Before that happens though, Shaquan is at the desk. She's like, G-Dub, I just want you to know. And like in her cute middle-aged Asian voice, so adorable. G-Dub, I just want you to know that I really appreciate you. You are such a fun client. I'm glad that you're my client. You know, you're very laid back. You're easy to talk to. You're fun. You're funny. And I was just like, I mean, I appreciate being appreciated, right? Because I'm usually always this laid back. Like it takes a good bit to get me riled up. Like if I get upset, something big happened. All right, but usually it's like there's very few things that I stress, and I try to be kind of like this light and fun to hang out with, like anywhere that I go. Even when I go to do taxes, I'm still me, right? I'm just me without the camera, right? So I'm just like, it's all good. Like, thank you. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, thank you. I appreciate it. Because I know that she's all worked up from the other lady and hearing all this screaming and da-da-da-da-da. It's just like, I just want you to know that I appreciate you and you're so fun. You're great. You're fun to talk to. You're so relaxing. You're funny. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, well, I appreciate you appreciating that I'm an easy customer, I'll say. Like, I'm not like all dramatic. I don't bring the drama, right? And so I'm just like, well, I appreciate that. Because I think she was scared. I think when I was leaving, she was like, oh shit, I have to go talk to this woman now. And now, like, one of my best clients is leaving, and I just want him to stay, so I have an excuse to not help this woman. But I had to go. So I'm go to the rep, and I see like Stacy there. And mad. It's like she that kind of mad that men get. Like, you know how men don't want to cry because of the world and masculinity, toxic, blah, 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 blah. Men don't want to cry, right? But when they do cry, it's like they angry cry. They So Stacey was like that. So I look at Vanna, and I'm like cashing out or whatever. And I was like, Vanna, I hope you all have a very calm and safe night. Like, she got it. Like, have a safe night. You know, she got it. She was like, Vanna was like, oh yeah, baby, it's about to be a safe night right after this. It's gonna be a safe night real quick, real soon. And I was like, oh, well, all right then. I'm gonna go ahead and go. But okay, handle your business. So I cash out or whatever. And before I go, remember, I didn't have an appointment that day. She squeezed me in. I was supposed to be 5 minutes. Okay. I see her original person who should have been in that chair and not me. He's been sitting here for 20 minutes past his scheduled time or whatever. I was looking at him like, bruh. like count your lucky stars that you out here, but you're about to go into it now. So, so I make eye contact and I start making my way out. And I go across the street because my bus stop is right across the street. And you better believe I'm like trying to like look through the window across the street and be like, is she leaving yet? What's going on? And it's like there was like a standstill. There was a standstill when I left. And I was like, and my bus was coming. There was a part of me who wanted to stay and just see what would happen, but I didn't want to be creepy. It was nighttime, remember? It was nighttime. I'm a black man. I was like, let me take my ass home. So I get on the bus and I instantly call my best friend because I had to tell somebody. I had to tell somebody right then. I call my best friend and I tell him everything. I'm like, Tells, you won't believe what the fuck just happened. So at the beginning of the story, I told you guys that this was originally going to be like my last year doing H&R Block in person. Because you're like, it's more money to go and do it with a rep rather than you just do it yourself on your computer. It was going to be my last year. But damn it, y'all, I was so entertained. I was like, okay, maybe I'll come back next year. Maybe I'll come back next year, last minute again, just to see. Like, I just want to see. I don't want to be involved, but I want to see. I just want to see. So that's the H&R Block story. That's what happened last night. I had to get off my chest. It was intense. Bring donuts next time. Ugh, for real. As a matter of fact, hold on. I got something that's kind of a donut. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Damn, that's some good water. Let me grab some real quick. Hold on. Oh, I got chips too. Oh, I forgot I had chips, y'all. Oh, shit. Ugh. Woo. Oh, shit, y'all can't. There it is. All right. So, at work today, this nice woman who's very funny. Like, she could have her own sitcom, for real. She's like one of those elderly women who knows that she's kind of crazy and knows that she's very forgetful and will just like say any fucking thing she wants, and it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, she got me this baked barbecue pork bun. It's not a donut, but it's close enough. We gonna eat it right now. We gonna eat it right now. Woo! I got worked up saying that. Gotta make sure my bandana over any kind of sweat. Woo! Oh, so let me catch up. All right. I love how like we have like very laid back, relaxing music right now at the end of that. All right, what did I miss? Yep, it showed it turn into Waffle House black. She be making my eyes hurt. Alvarina. Yep. We got the excited hands. Oh, did I do the thing? Oh, okay. I never know what I be doing. I just be. How old is Rebecca's baby? I'm so glad you asked that question. Oh, there we go. Excited hands. Okay. I saw the child. It wasn't a child. She looked to be like she was like 13 years old. She looked like she was like a 13-year-old young girl. And she had her hair did in like long cornrow braids with like beads and like I don't know if you guys are familiar with like the new Ariel look. That's what I call it. I don't know the actual name. But basically, if you saw the new Ariel movie, she had like these dreads / braids that also had like curly pieces in it. It was like that. But it was like this 13-year-old girl who mind you was just standing there silently the entire time. Didn't say not a damn word. I forgot she was there. Like I heard her mom mention her, but like I never heard her. She didn't say a peep. She was like, I know how my mama is. I'm gonna just stand here. I'm not getting involved. I'm glad somebody asked that question. I meant to say it, but I got caught up. Those I can't pour this tea fast enough, hands. Stewie from Family Guy rolling a Yahtzee hands. Anyone else imagining Rebecca snapping gum while she's doing this? She probably was, honestly. If you looked at Rebecca, she was definitely like a snapping gum type of lady. I'm not gonna lie to you. Black, Vanna Black. That's funny. That's funny. Yep, Vanna Black. Oh wait, I don't know. Did you ask me if that was her name or if she was black? Either way, she was black. She was black. GW's rep hands him a bag of popcorn. Yep. Avril don't want shit to do with her. Nope. And you could tell Avril was an elderly woman. She's somewhere between old and elderly. I don't know where the line is, but she was somewhere between old and elderly. And she was just like, oh, I've seen this shit before. No, my eyes hurt. my eyes hurt. Yeah, don't. My eyes hurt. I can't see. She literally said that. She literally said, I can't see. She's like, my eyes hurt. I can't see. Avril was real. Avril was someone's real grandma. She wasn't having it. It goes quiet and you hear Avril snoring. She could have been taking a nap for real. Like if you would have heard Avril's voice, she could have took a quick nap, real quick. Not a care in the world. Black said, I wonder if they know they can refuse service if the customers are this belligerent. I think so. When Vanna Black came back in from outside from Stacy, and she was like, "I'm sorry, ma'am, you gotta go." I think she knew. Like, hey, like we ain't gotta do this. You can go right now. But the way Rebecca was like, Rebecca had that. How can I describe Rebecca? So you know how some people, like when they're belligerent, whatever, you can be like, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. They're that kind of person. But there's some people who are belligerent that still got that swag. I hate to say it, but it's true. I won't lie to you. There's some people who are belligerent that still got that swag to make you like that talk in a way where it's kind of hypnotizing. Rebecca was that kind of woman. Like she was belligerent and whatever, but the way she was talking, she was like, she kept talking in like loops, right? Like I was telling you guys, but the way she was talking, she had like, it wasn't like a southern twang, but it was just like, she had a certain, I ain't gonna lie, Rebecca had a certain swag to her. And it was like, it's like you listen. I listened to everything she said. So I think when Rebecca started talking to Vanna Black, Vanna got kind of caught up. And especially when she mentioned my rep's name, Shaquan. She was like, oh, okay, well maybe so she was ready. She came back in ready for this bitch to go. But her swag just pulled Vanna Black in. Tig said they don't always tell the H&R Block people they're allowed. I guess, I don't know. I see them once a year, so I wouldn't know. But I mean, from this, maybe. Blue Ox, hello again, Blue Ox said, came for the rebate, stayed for the drama. Seriously, I can't lie to you. I was really amused and honest, and really, for real. I'm not really one for drama, so I don't really be watching soap operas or whatever. Like, it's not really my thing. And sometimes, like when I'm watching like a movie or a show, sometimes like the drama can just be like, okay, y'all, really, I see what you're doing here, but come on. I'm not a drama kind of guy, but I got sucked into this bullshit. I got sucked into this bullshit hard. I was like, ooh, what's she gonna do? And it's funny because if it was me, clearly I wouldn't want to be involved with whatever. I said I didn't want to be involved now, but like, since I was removed, I wasn't like a worker there, and I was just like another whatever the fuck they call me, a person they're helping. I can't think of the name right now. Customer. I could just chill. I didn't really have to be polite. I didn't have to shield that this was funny. I was so but yeah, I was definitely there to see how this drama unfolded. Cause when you go to a place, Ox, especially you in Canada, you just don't expect to go to a place and somebody pop off and somebody have a mental breakdown. Somebody's, privileged mother who probably is doing this on the side because, she's bored or something, has a mental breakdown right there at work. It's amusing. What can I say? This crazy 3 years of taxes and she act like that. Gravy Witch, that nose emote, I'm guessing you're snorting right now. You're snorting laughing. That's how I take that. Ox says she wanted you to be the newest baby daddy. No! 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 And it's funny that you say that, because there was a slight, there was a vibe. There was a vibe. There was a vibe, and I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, G-Dub. I didn't mean to I just came here, but I'm sorry. I hope you got your taxes done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. Like, okay, all right. And I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm gonna make the joke. Fuck! I'm gonna make the joke. Okay, I'm gonna make this joke, but it does not leave this stream. Okay, so when I passed by and I saw the very quiet 13-year-old daughter, she did look at me like save me, dad. Like, oh, gotta go. No, I gotta go. No, not the daddy. Not the daddy. I'm not getting involved. Right, bring donuts out. That's why I got this. Let me think about this. Damn, that's good. Damn, that's good. Rebecca got that liberal art confidence. Yes. I'm gonna tell everyone the joke. What joke? Oh no. What joke? Oh no. GW left out to go grab some milk. Oh no. No. I gotta go get a pack of cigs. Hello again, my friend. Good to see you and be able to stick around. Yeah, it's always good having you around, man. I was thinking about you recently, too. I've been thinking. I was like, I wonder if he's been like on Steam playing any games lately. Because I feel like I haven't seen you pop up on Steam in a minute. Because usually, if I'm in a game or whatever, even when I'm not in a game, I always have Steam up. Steam is always up. I don't close it. So even when I'm like watching YouTube or whatever, I still get a bling. This person's online. Like, oh, okay. I wonder what Black's joke is. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Now that we've got that out the way, I'm supposed to be playing Sonic the Hedgehog. We'll get there. Gotta go fast. Let's talk about my dream. GW, you pulling up this weekend? There's no plans, I don't think. I know this weekend is 420 Easter. 420 Easter! Praise Jesus. But there's no point. All I'm pulling is 9. What? What? It's showing you 9 ads right now? What? Oh my god, why? Am I in an ad right now? Hold on. I don't see any ads right now on my end. Damn! Somebody typed to Gravy Witch. Is she in 9 ads right now? Cause someone typed that to her right now. Cause damn, I don't have that set up for it to be that many. WrestleMania. I'm not that into WrestleMania. I mean, I might be into it if I'm high as fuck, but I don't know. I haven't really watched WrestleMania in a hot minute. So on Saturday, this coming Saturday, I'm helping my friend Samantha move stuff, I think. And we're also gonna go see that new scary movie, Sinners. I don't be watching commercials, so I never know when a new movie is out. But my friend Samantha hit me up and she was just like, "Hey, you want to go see Sinners?" And I was like, "What? What? On Easter weekend at that? Girl, go to church." But she's like, "No, the movie, it's a new movie that I don't know if it's zombies or vampires or what, but basically, the guy who played Killmonger, I don't know names. The guy who played Killmonger is like the main character, and it's like some kind of like horror. It's a new horror film, and I think it takes place at a church or something. It looked good. The trailer looked good, so I'm gonna go see that. Sunday, which is actually 4/20 Easter, I don't have plans yet, so maybe. What you doing? Oh, I actually played Rivals the other day. You did? Did you like it? I know you probably lost a lot. It's okay. Everyone loses it the first time at Rivals, especially on the weekend when all the kids are out of school. Kids are crazy. And I hate saying that because I used to be that person, that kid who was good at games and beating adults. But fuck! I gotta get my game back up. But did you like it? How'd you feel? Who did you play? Tell me everything. Tig, don't forget to leave out a pre-roll for Easter Snoop Dogg. I won't forget, I promise. I got one right here. Where is it? There's one in a baggie. Hold on. Hold on. I literally just saw it the other day. I got one rolled up in a baggie. Is this it? Oh no, that's money. Oh wait, is it? No, it's around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere. Like I got one in a little baggie, all prepped for Snoop Dogg. The fun really starts when Snoop Dogg makes the scene. Sniggity diggity. Robot chicken. I love that. I am seeing that next week. You want to just. So I want to invite you to go with us, but I know you work. Well, you don't. Your Saturday schedule is where I think you like work overnight or whatever. So you might be asleep. I don't know. But it's about vampires. Fuck, I hate vampires. Fucking hell. But I'll go watch it for the culture. Well, to be honest, I haven't been triggered by vampires in a while, so maybe I'm like over my irritants for them. But I'm gonna go see it either way. I gotta rep my people. What do you want? Tig, Blue Ox, do you know why Snoop Dogg always carries an umbrella? Oh, here we go. Michael B. Jordan, yeah, that's his name. For Drizzle. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. Damn it, you made me laugh. I had a friend who's like level 50 walk me through. That's awesome. I was mostly the Punisher or Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, I feel like the Punisher is easy to use for most people who want to do damage. But hearing you like Mr. Fantastic, that's cool. That's really cool. Because that's really interesting to play. I feel like we were on hands-free chat. And I didn't realize that everyone on our team could hear us. Oh no! What did you say? This weekend, Saturday and Sunday is WrestleMania. It's a 2-day event. Gotcha. Don't like vampires. We're Team Jacob, huh? We're Team Jacob. If I had to choose, if I absolutely had to choose, gun to my head with those two, I'm Team Jacob. I'm Team Jacob. I can't. I don't even like dogs. Well, it's better now. That's a long story. But I don't like werewolves. I don't like werewolves at all. But I like them more than vampires. I would rather. But to add to that, usually when someone asks me like, "Oh, are you Team Jacob or Team whatever the fuck the other guy's name is?" I go, "I'm Team Warlock." I want to be a witch. I want to be a warlock. I'm that one. I'm with the witches and warlocks. I'm with the witch doctors. I'm Team Warlock. So I would rather be the magic one over the cursed vampire or the cursed dog people and the over sexualized zombies. I said it out loud, and I'll say it again. They're over sexualized zombies. What? So yeah, I'm team witch. I'm Team Warlock. Blue Ox. I'd go with you, but one, you're kind of far, and two, I'm avoiding the States until the single-celled Cheeto is out of power. I 100% back you up. Blue Ox, I 100% back you up. You... Oh, I have to... Sometimes, so I get really comfortable, right? Like this is my home. I'm chilling with my peeps. I'm just relaxing. Sometimes I slip into saying things I probably don't want to. So I have to be like, let me find out how to word this. Mixed company. But no, for real, yeah. You might be our oasis wherever you are. So keep your house clean. I might meet you there. Let me know which bed is mine if I have to quickly relocate to Canada. I love maple syrup. And I love ginger ale. So, and my dad is Cajun. I know a little bit of French, so we'll have a good old time. So, Black. When I need to be serious, I would pull Punisher. Yeah. I am Team Sam and Dean Winchester. I like that. But I still want to be magical, though. I want to be a warlock or a witch. And maybe I am. But no, I'm not. I don't know magic, or maybe I do. I don't know. But I will say my family is very spiritual. That's what I will say. I'm Team get out of my swamp. I'm Team Castell. Wasn't he like an angel from that show? He was the angel, right? I have a selfie with Nisha Collins on my old phone somewhere. They filmed in Vancouver, and my partner and I will go watch them film. That's cool. If you find it, please put that in the Discord. I want to see, please. You know what? Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me switch this. I don't want to be lying to people. Right now, it's just that we're playing Sonic. That was honestly the idea. But for the first time in my life ever, I never thought I would do this because I'm not really a chatter. I'm gonna change the game to just chatting. I am not a chatter, but here I am chattering. Let me not lie to people. Okay. If we get to the game, we get to the game. We'll see what happens. Shit. I had to debrief. I had to debrief. All right. But Castiel is Team Dean. Team Glitter Zombies. Left my ass off for dead. Blue Ox. 1 trillion billion percillion number percent. If anyone here needs to come up here, I will put you up. That's love! That's love! Shit. Shit. Shoot. You think I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. I'm gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it. I was gonna try to, like, you know, keep it a certain whatever, but I'm gonna fucking say it. If you don't think I will fucking underground railroad this shit right now to your house, I ain't afraid. I'm a natural born navigator. I ain't never lost. All right, shit. I'll meet you at the border. Oh, that phone and picture are lost to time. LOL. I will see what I can do. Oh damn. Well, if you who is this? Velvet? No, we don't do that here, Velvet. No. Hold on, y'all. Velvet, you in the wrong place. Let me go ahead and ban you. Bye. Thank you. Now back with my people. What were we talking about? Choo choo, motherfucker! Choo! Everybody hop on the Underground Railroad train. We going to Canada. Let's go! I'm ready for the maple syrup. Shoot, I'll make a pancake right now. Shit. Velvety stepmother just sounds creepy. She banned now. Shit. She banned now. We don't do that. I didn't even read her full name. Velvety stepmother XQ. I don't like, what is that supposed to say? I don't know. Bot names. I don't know how it works. But yeah, I feel like I was gonna say something else. I caught up on chat. Team Warlock, Team Witch. Oh. So on that note, so I had a dream last night that I still need to tell you guys about before we get there. Anytime people are like, cause you know, I'm an artist. I went to an artist school. Most of my friends are artists. We think in very creative, weird ways. It's just how we do, right? So one of the questions that comes up a good amount of time, sometimes it's me asking it, sometimes it's someone else. Like, what fantasy monster would you be if you were a fantasy monster? Hold on, let me get this. Oh, there we go. So I always say Sonic. No, Black. I wouldn't be Sonic. He's not even a monster. Okay. I'm gonna tell you the answer, but before you tell the answer, I'm gonna see if you guessed it. And I feel like I might have said this on stream before, but look, we getting up there in age, and we ain't remember everything. It's okay. But I'll tell you this. I love treasure. I love magic. And I like, I guess, the idea of long life or eternal life or whatever. I like the idea. It's not, I actually don't want to live forever, because goddamn, could you imagine? But the idea of you know, everlasting longevity on Earth or whatever, immortality is interesting. So with that knowledge of me, what monster do you think Black, you can't answer because you might know. What monster do you think I always choose to be? False Hydra? What? Not a dragon. A leprechaun? I like me some treasure. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. Mummy, could you tell me your thoughts? Even cold, this shit is a banging. My God. A mimic. I do have a mimic shirt. I do have a mimic shirt. A narwhal. I'll say this. One of you actually did say the answer. I will text you my answer. A Drider? Drider's got money? A narwhal with a gun. Okay, Black, I'm ready for your text. Hey, 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 hey. Well, I'm gonna give Black some time to find his phone. Oh, here it is. Oh my God. Black, maybe? I don't know. I don't think like, well, I'm... Actually, it might be worse. It might be worse than that. Anyway. So, I'm kind of surprised y'all got it, because even when I give clues, people never get it. Mummy. I always choose Mummy. A trust fund baby minotaur? That's... No, it's Mummy. I always choose Mummy. And y'all know I love Egypt, right? I feel like we've talked about this once before. Like, I love Egyptian shit. I love Egyptian shit down. So the deity of a wealthy Kotoa cult? I mean, close enough. You were right. You were right. It's so funny. People never guess it. People always forget about the... People always forget about the mummy because I feel like it's not really heavily talked about. I was right. Mummy and my answer are the same. Yeah. Look close. Okay, so... Well, Black texted me, y'all. Just different location. Yeah. So Black texted me, the monster is a Republican. It's kind of close. I think it could be worse because, you know, reasons, but I guess, I don't know. But it's a Mummy. I always choose Mummy. That is, cause like, think about it. Even without like the newer movies, which I fucking love, or at least I love the original. I love Mummy 1 and Mummy 2. 3 got slightly weird. I still respect the movie, and I never saw the newer one with the chick with the hot woman with like spider eyes. I never saw that one. But the Mummy 1 and the Mummy 2, hot shit. But even not thinking about that, when you think about mummies, they're fucking decked out in jewelry all the time. In death, decked out in jewelry. Like they're wrapped in like these band-aids that keep their body together after a bajillion years. They fucking kill their cats and shit and send them to the afterlife with the money. So like it won't even be just me. I'll be there with a posse. I got my cat, I got my wife, I got whatever it is that I want. And then on top of that, I'm undead, but I'm magical, and I don't have to suck blood or like I could just, I don't know. I like sand. Sand is fun. Have you ever played in sand? It's fun. Shit, I want to be a mummy. I want to be decked out in jewelry. I want to have all the treasure trove, and I want my goddamn castle to be a pyramid. I'm sure I've said this before. My favorite shape, I know how this sounds. It sounds weird. You have a favorite shape, G-Dub? I do. My favorite shape is the triangle and the pyramid. That's my favorite shape. It's just so beautiful. I don't know what it is. Triangles just pull me in it. No, I'm not a part of the, what's that triangle cult thing? Not Ashanti. Ashanti's a singer. What's that like underground like cult or whatever with the, and it's like there's an eye. Illuminati. I'm not Illuminati. All right. I just like triangles. I like pyramids. They're cool. But like I love all that shit. I love warm weather. I love sand. I like my feet in the sand. I like treasure. Illuminati. Yep. I like treasure. I like things. I love things. My pyramid's gonna be full of things. I like magic. I'm okay, Blue. Okay, let's calm it down. We ain't trying to summon nobody, okay? So like, I want to be a mummy, and then on top of that, the Mummy movie, that shit was cool. That shit was dope as fuck. What he was doing. You mean I have magic and power over sand and this and this and that and that, and I can suck out your organs? I want to be a mummy. If I was a monster, I don't want to be mummified right now because, what's his name? What was his name? Imhotep. Like that was very rough what he went through. The whole buried alive thing, and like having control over flesh eating beetles. Who you kidding? Give me that mummy. I will be a mummy, and then. Am I gonna say this? I'm gonna say this. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Before I say this, hold on. Triangles are my favorite shape. 3 lines where 2 points meet, toe to toe, back to back. Let's go, my love. We're very late. Oh Lord, till morning come. Let's desolate. Oh my god. Okay. Guess the song. Somebody gonna have to guess it. Somebody gonna have to guess the song. But yeah. So that's me 100%. I want to be. I would be the mummy. I'd be magical as fuck. And also I love. Like an origin story, right? So like, yeah, I will usually always choose like witch or warlock or whatever the fuck. But like the mummy, that shit predates yo witchcraft. My shit is older than yo shit. You want to come to me with a curse? Bitch, I got 7 already locked and loaded. And I take your organs. I'm getting too excited. But yes, the mummy is my creature. And what was I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I was like, oh, I shouldn't say this, but I want to say this. What was I going to say? Talking about mummies. Talking about magic. What was I going to say? I got off track. I don't remember. It's probably fine that I don't remember. But yeah, we ain't rich enough to be in the Illuminati. Oh, damn. You didn't have to just punch me with the truth. That kind of hurt. Damn. That kind of hurt my feelings, Black. Fuck. Dream tea? Yes! Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm already past time. I really thought I was going to play a game today for real. I got it all set up. Anyway. So, getting back on track. Hold on. My beanie's being... Hold on. Let me just... Okay. So the dream I had and the dream's gonna be fairly quick. It's probably not gonna be like a huge tale, but it was just really cool. So does anyone else here remember their dreams when they have them? Like I want to say more often than not, I remember my dreams. I don't know if you kind of just like black them out, if you like close your eyes, go to sleep, and just wake up and there was nothing there. But for me, maybe and it also triggers my creativity to my dreams. A lot of things that I make actually come from my dreams or nightmares or whatever. But last night I had such a fucking cool dream. I had two of them. I don't know. I don't think I can talk about the second one. The second one was kind of freaky, but the first one. So it was. Let me set the scene. We were in the Arctic, right? Like an icy landscape, snow and mountains and hills as far as the eye can see, right? Only a few stubble of like Christmas trees or pine countries, whatever you call them. And like there's like just like a gorge, rolling hills of snow. There's like a fucking like spike thing that's like the fucking Pride Rock and Lion King. It was like the whole scene was fucking epic. And at first it was just that, right? The sky is white, snow's falling and shit. And all of a sudden, the Teen Titans just go running. The Teen Titans just start run into like by the camera or whatever, right? Full speed, explosions happening, shit's going off. So you got Raven flying, you got Starfire flying, shooting star bolts, you got Robin running, throwing darts behind him, you got Beast Boy going fucking ape, I don't know, shifting into Arctic animals, being badass. You got Cyborg being like, hey yo, and shooting like supersonic beams. It was popping off. And then like, and you're wondering, right, like, who are they running from? Like, who's fighting them or whatever, right? I didn't know either. And then the camera pans to the fucking frozen Pride Rock spike thing in the ground, and the first thing you see is like this like figure, this bionic figure, shoo, fucking rocket into the sky behind like Pride Rock, like from Pride Rock, and it's like it's even like jets of blue looking. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool as fuck. It looks dangerous as fuck, and popping off. You see this, you see this figure, this robotic like figure. And then you hear his voice, like, you know, let's go team, and he says like some kind of formation, I don't remember. And then you see this this black woman like skate off of like the frozen Pride Rock, like she's like ice skating and shoo, and like just flawlessly, just like shoo, like flies off. She it's like this black woman. She has like kind of like these long dreads or whatever. I think she was like wearing like gold, or I think she was like wearing gold or orange or something. But anyway, she like slid, shot off of Pride Rock or whatever, and she shot something white, and it shot so fast it was like a bullet or something. It goes phew, and it like locks on to Beast Boy's neck, and it's like this white collar, but you get a closer look, and it's like a white paper collar, but it's almost like origami, like the way it looked, but it was like a collar. And then the second the paper collar hit him, he shifted back into himself from like, you know, the ape or whatever. He's like, ah! And he was like, it was choking him or whatever. And then you get like a better image of this woman who's like skating, and she has like this like the most noticeable thing was she had like these like see-through shades on, the coolest fuck. I don't know if she was a bad guy. She was probably a bad guy. And like she had like this her lower coat, it was a trench coat, but it was like a dress the way it was, and under the trench coat was like just like layers and layers of paper. Like it was like she was decked out with paper, like in her garbs and everything, and she's fearless. She's like And she said something like they never expect the paper, something like that. It was she said that it was way better when she said it. And then the third thing, she goes, what was his name? It was like Crescent Portal, something like that. She was just like, she was like, Crescent Portal, it's time to go. Open the door. And then you look back at Pride Rock, and it was like, boom! This fucking circular portal appears, badass as fuck. It has like, it was interesting because it had like this ring around the portal that was like silvery, and it was all, the way it looked, it was almost like a lunar eclipse situation. And like one side there was like a sparkle that was like so, it looks badass as fuck. And then through it, I don't really remember, it was like a doorway to like another point in like the frozen area. And this guy comes through. I think he was like wearing like black. It was almost like he was like a redesigned Moon Knight. It was almost like he was like a redesigned Moon Knight, like a badass redesigned Moon Knight, but his power were portals, and his name was Crescent Portal or Crescent Door. I think his name was like Crescent Door, something like that. So he bamps in, and this portal, he jumps through, and he's like really, you would think he was like, yeah, he comes in with like Spider-Man energy. He's like, woohoo, hey, he's like a talker, right? Comes in, he comes to the portal closes, and then he jumps off Pride Rock, goes into another portal, then comes out another portal in front of the gang, and then makes another portal in front of the gang who's running away, and they like, some of them run into the portal, which was like another area, and they plummeted or whatever, and some like stopped. It was intense. And then I think it was Cyborg who was like, oh shit, and like he pointed his gun or whatever at the face of Crescent Door, and he was like, ooh, bye. And then like before he got shot off, Crescent Door like had already made another portal and was gone, and his beam went somewhere else and like hit himself in the back. It was crazy. It was crazy. So like Teen Titans are fighting these three. It's only these three, right? And then somehow, some way, me and my best friend Tails were there. Don't remember what my powers were. I don't remember what the fuck we did. I just know that both me and him were on comms, and we were running, and we were fighting with the Teen Titans, and shit was popping off. And so Beast Boy couldn't transform anymore because every time he would transform, it's like the paper collar would get tighter. It's and then the woman was like, "Oh, you still trying, baby?" And then like didn't see him as a threat anymore, and like just went on, and she started fucking like shooting like paper shuriken and like creating things out of paper. Has anyone ever seen that anime Read or Die? If you listen to me, if you have not seen that anime Read or Die, the movie, so there's a movie and there's a TV show. I fucking love them both. I fuck with them both. But if you have not seen the movie, go watch the movie today or tomorrow, because I know it's late where you are. The anime is called Read or Die. It's also like abbreviated. It's like R.O.D. whatever, right? Fucking good as shit. She was slinging paper shuriken, and she was creating things out of paper. It was wild as fuck. Like and like they were all like come from like her fucking clothes, right? Like from under her costume. It was dope as shit. And the paper Read or Die is awesome. It is. You know about it? Oh my god, I love that show. And she's like going off, and then Raven, I watched it with subtitles. I respect it. I watched it with the dubs. Look, I'm not about to sit here and read a whole movie, okay? If I wanted to read a screenplay, I would read a screenplay, but I came here to watch a movie. But, and I love the voices. They had like really good voice actors. But, so she's going off, and she's like going head to head with like Raven, because Raven's a bad bitch. Like she has like the powers over darkness and shit. She's like a demon. Witchcraft, she's like going huh, 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 and she's like getting more and more like angry, right? So like she has like two sets of eyes now, and like shit's getting real, and like but like the paper woman was just like unbothered, just like whoo, whoo, whoo. And then let's not forget that first guy that we saw, the mechanic guy that shot into the air. He was like a different. If you were to mesh Iron Man from Marvel and the Blue Beetle from DC, you get this guy. You would get that guy. He looked dope as fuck. don't remember his name. But he comes in, swooping in, and you could tell he's the leader because he's the one who's like giving off orders or like, you know, he's saying code words and saying commands. Miss Origami, I like that name. Is it taken? I want to use it. Is it taken? Someone research that name and see if it's taken. I want to use it. Anyway, so he comes in and he's like, pew, 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 and he's like giving off orders or whatever. He's saying like different formations and whatnot. And then Robin is out here just like trying to, it's Robin and Cyborg are fighting him. They're slinging, they're shooting, they're like, and he's super strong. So you better believe he came in with a meteorite punch, and ice and snow went everywhere, and Robin and Cyborg went flying, and I'm just there. I swear guys, I was fighting. I swear I was fighting, but I don't remember what I was doing. And I don't remember my powers, but me and my best friend were there. And so those two are fighting this mech guy, this badass mech guy who has like combat formations and this and that and has all the gadgets and everything. Smart motherfucker. And then you have Raven and Starfire fighting the Paper Woman, and then the way that Crescent Door, I'm gonna call him, because I really do feel like that was his name. That's what it was called. The way Crescent Door was fighting is he would just come in to fuck around. So like, let's say an attack could have hit Miss Origami, shoo, portal. The attack goes through the portal, shoo, and then another portal opens, and then fucking Crescent Door shoots out, kicks somebody in the face, backflips up, bye, shoo, teleports away. He was fucking everyone up. He was everywhere all the time. He was grabbing people's powers, pushing it back onto themselves, getting his team to strategic points, getting our team to bad points. It was popping off. It was a fight. And meanwhile, poor Beast Boy is suffocating because like this thing is getting tighter or whatever. I think that was what I did. So I think I was with Team Robin and Cyborg, and I think Tails was with Team Raven and Starfire. And Beast Boy was just like, he was trying. If it wasn't for that damn collar, he would have thrown down too. But I ran up. I remember I did that. So I ran over to Beast Boy and I was like, ugh. I was trying to take the collar off, right? But it was a fucking like hard as steel. I was like, this paper is hard as shit. So I'm trying to take off this paper collar so he would stop suffocating and then he could transform. So that was my job. So I was fighting with that. Shit just went off. All I know in that intense ass fight, and remember, it's Raven, Starfire, Robin, Cyborg, Beast Boy, me, Tails. This was a team of 7 fighting a team of 3, and it was like it was equal. It was crazy. All I know is that somehow, some way, in this long ass fight, we won. Our team won, and after that, it shifted to a different scene. But like when I say we won, we were tired as fuck. Raven was hanging on by a thread. Starfire was tired. Cyborg had a couple of pieces missing. Robin was banged up because he's only human, but at least he's like ninja fast. Like just everybody was tired and exhausted, and we won by the skin of our teeth. The scene transitions, and the next thing I know, me and Tails are at this table with, I don't know, some government guy, maybe. It's foggy. It's weird. It's foggy. I think he was like our coach. He was like a government guy, but he was kind of like our coach, kind of like a rep. It's something like that. So we're sitting down in a costume and we're talking to him, and he was like, "You guys did really good," and blah blah blah. And the more he was talking, I was figuring out like, oh wait, this was like a competition. It wasn't like a life or death, like, oh, we gotta stop the bad guys. This is a competition. And then I look around, and we're like we're like in one of the boxes of a stadium, and there's like more fights happening. I'm like, oh, this is like a thing. And like the thing is, me in the story knew that this was a competition, but me as an onlooker, like I was thinking with two brains. Like one part of my brain, like I'm in this world, I know everything, and another part of my brain is just like, this is a dream, and I'm trying to put this shit together. And then so I'm looking around like, oh, this was a competition. And so I was with Team Titans, and the other team, I forgot what their name was, but they were badass, and we beat them. And basically our coach was saying like, you did a great job, blah 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 blah, and like it was going into like deals, let's make promotion deals and sponsors and whatever. Like it went into kind of like superhero business, almost like if any of you have seen that show, which I fucking love. If anyone has seen The Boys, it was kind of like that, where it was like you're superheroes, but it's kind of like a show. It's kind of like for fun. It was kind of like that. And I woke up talking as if I was talking to him, like the manager of the guy, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, that dream was hot as fuck. I woke up all riled up and ready to go. And I'm never like that in the morning. When I wake up, I'm a zombie. So, and I was like, I was ready for another fight. I was like, okay, who we fighting now? So, and instantly I was just like, that needs to be a one shot. That needs to be a one shot. It's gonna be those three. Oh shit, Black is here. It's okay, Black. It's fine if you hear this, because if you're in it, just pretend like you don't know. But okay, so in this one shot, they're gonna be a team that's gonna be up against those specific three combatants, and it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be like a show. It's gonna be like kind of a tournament situation or whatever. I'm gonna recreate that whole ice thing. I want to doodle that now. Oh, I want to see if you do it. I want to see if you do it. I want to see it. And I'm gonna recreate the entire, like I just did with you right now. I'm gonna recreate the entire scene, but instead of like Teen Titans, it's gonna be the one shot crew. I think that would just be so fucking fun. I think that would be so fucking fun. And I want to really play around with those three characters from my dream, because I swear to God, they were so badass. They were so on it. They were unafraid and on it, and I was like, I need to do this. I need to do this. So I'm not gonna put a date on it, because you know everything has to do with time, right? But definitely that's gonna be a one shot. It's like a team of heroes against like this 3-person team. It's and I'm gonna have to make a story. Oh, hold on, I need a drink. My throat's getting dry. So I'm gonna make a story around like superheroes or whatever being in this competition. Maybe they're fighting to get top spot. Maybe they want to be the #1 hero, like in My Hero Academia. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. Thank you. You like it? Thank you. You like it for real? Thank you. I want to thank God. He gave me the dreams that I remember, and thank you. I'm really excited. And what I'm gonna do is, I've already had this planned out for like future one shots I'm gonna do. I've already had this planned out. I just haven't had a chance to get there yet. But for all the one shots that I plan to stream, I'm gonna first run them with the community. So like the people on on Patreon, of course, gets first dibs, right? Because they're Patreon supporters, right? They get first dibs, but then the community after that can jump in for this off-stream one shot. So I want to run the one shot first. I want to practice it first with the community before I put it on stream. Because like that way you guys can give me feedback. oh, this was great, but maybe, well, this part was kind of confusing. Da 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 da. Maybe make it easier. Maybe make it harder. That kind of thing. So the community is gonna run it. I'm gonna run it first for the community, and then I'm gonna get, after I work out any kind of kinks, I'm stream it. That's the idea. That's the idea. That was my dream. The other dream I can't tell you because it was freaky. It was nasty, y'all. Yeah. So y'all. So even if those of you who don't remember your dreams, I feel like there has to be at least one freaky dream that everyone remembers in their life. Like maybe you were 18, you know, or younger, I don't know, and you had like a really freaky, nasty dream because, you know, your stuff was running rampant, right? I still remember mine. I remember it like it was yesterday. That dream was nasty, but the dream I had last night, it was very freaky. There was a lot of choices made that inspired me to make those creative, freaky choices. And I can't share that with you. Just know that it was nasty as shit. It was a nasty, freaky dream. I woke up happy, boy. I woke up happy! It was good. The other dream was about working out other kinds of kinks. 100%. And I like how the music right now sounds kind of like seductive and freaky. I didn't plan this. Yep. Oh, okay. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna go into that. But just know that it was just. I try to, like, you know, have I want to be perceived in a certain way, or like a real way, right? So, like, I would rather be perceived as, like, you know, the fun-loving, like, you know, I don't know, party guy, because like that's what I like to do or whatever, right? But I mean, you know, everyone has different facets, right? What is that? Is that a drum? Everyone has that's the sound. Yes, Gravy Witch, that's the sound that we were making. Bam, bam, bam. Anyway, but like, you know, everyone has different facets, right? So I've been known to be like kind of like the wise man, and people come to me for advice. But that kind of got old a little bit too quick because eventually people stopped wanting to like hang out with me, like to have fun, and they just wanted to talk to me about their problems. And it's like, okay, all right, look, like I'm okay to have these deep discussions with you. Like I can have very deep, spiritual, emotional, whatever the fuck discussions, right? But like, don't only come to me when you and your girl are like arguing and you need someone to talk to and be like, you know, everyone in chat, nurture your friendships. Don't only use someone to be your therapist. Even if they're good at it, they get tired too. So I had to like kind of back up a little bit on that. But my other side is a very freaky, nasty, seductive motherfucker. Like I wouldn't say that I'm extraordinarily kinky, but you know, I have a side, and I did. There was that one time I went to the Cuddle Castle. I didn't know that it was a sex party. I thought it was a regular birthday party. I've mentioned this before. I didn't know it was a sex party. It was fun, but I didn't know, and it was chill. But yeah, but you know, I ain't trying to like, you know, have everything out there like that, right? Like, I'm not trying to. Okay, I'm not gonna ask you this question, but I did think of this question because I was thinking about the freaky dream that I had, like during my lunch break when I was like walking or whatever. And I did think about, I'm not going to ask you this, but I was thinking, I was like, is there a difference, like, between, like, a prostitute and a sugar baby? Because I feel like there's a difference. I feel like there's a very defining difference between a prostitute and a sugar baby. But we're not gonna go into that. We're not gonna go into that. I just wanted to tell you that that's something that I asked myself, and I was like, But yeah, no. So, but we're that was that. But yeah, y'all. I think that's it. I think I caught you up on everything. Let me see if what I miss. Let's see. Symbol of fire. A triangle? I can see that. I'd never thought about that before, but I can see that. Triangles are my favorite shape. Yeah. Guess the song. Dream Tea. I think I'd be a skinwalker. Now, when you say skinwalker, are you talking about the monsters that like transform into other people, or are you talking about Wendigos? Because I kind of get confused between the two, because there's so much different ways you can. There's so many different titles and names. You doing taxes at H&R Block? Illuminati has the IRS do their taxes. Oh, damn. Well, let me shut my ass up then. Shit. I got maladaptive. I got maladaptive lucid dreams. Wildly weird dreams. Ox said, which same I can and have changed my dreams. Me, oh, that's a whole other discussion. Usually nightmares, I just go nope and change it sometimes. Oh, that's cool. Read or Die is awesome. Yes, it is. The paper. I have to watch any anime and whatever I started. I have to watch any anime and whatever I started it with. I see, I understand. So if it's dubbed, I can only watch it dubbed. If I start with subtitles, I gotta stick with those. I respect it. Damn, that's hard. That's hardcore. I respect it. This sounds like your subconscious remade your H&R. Does it? Oh my god, it does! It kind of does! Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. It kind of does. Oh, now everyone's going to relive it. Now everyone's going to play through it. Enjoy. Which said, Miss Origami pulls up nothing, grab it. Snack that shit. I want to doodle that now. LOL. Oh, if you do, I'll definitely want to see it. The other dream was about working on different kind of kinks. Okay, Ox says, ironically, I got confused at a birthday party once. I thought it was a cuddle party, but it was a Chuck E. Cheese. Wait, seriously? I don't know if you're joking or not. And that's why I'm not allowed at Chuck E. Cheese. How can anyone feel in the mood when there's like a creepy robotic mouse looking at you? The Navajo ones that shapeshift. Okay. Interesting. I like that. Okay, y'all. Well, I am wildly past time. Wow, y'all got me talking. Are you telling me I'm a chatter streamer now? What? I'm a what do you call chatty people? Chatty people when they chat, a yapper. Are you guys telling me I'm a yapper? What? Crazy. Who am I? I never would have thought. It was fun. I'm glad you had fun. I usually don't do this because I don't really have that much to say, really. It's like, I go to work, I come home and I hang out with my friends every now and then. That's pretty much it. Sometimes I do cool things like go to cons where I'm doing a show or something every now and then. So, but yeah, so there you go. Chatty streamer. Here we are. Tea was served with scones. Even that's hilarious. Well, thanks for hanging, guys. I'm glad you guys had fun. Thank you for letting me ramble off the craziness that I've been going through lately. Let me see if thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm like, let's see. Let's see. Let's take a look. Where can I send you fun people to say hi to? I'm not really seeing too muchery. Let me see. Who is this? I don't even remember who you are. Oops. Well, can't rate them now because I just said out loud. I don't remember who they are. Why am I on the top of a list? What are you talking about? Why am I on the top of a list? What do you mean? Oh, and an ad break is about to start? No, dismiss. I'm about to send everybody off. No ad breaks. Don't give Witch any more 9 ads. Like, what the... Like, that's crazy. Witch, did it actually give you 9 ads that you had to sit through entirely? I don't know. I'm not seeing nothing, really. I'm not seeing nothing. You know what? It's okay. Oh. That game is boring, so I don't want to send you there. You know what? We're just gonna call it. We had a good time. Not many people that I know are on right now, and I ain't gonna just send you to someone who I'm not sure about. So yeah, we're just gonna call it. We had a good time. 9 whole ads. I'll look at that. I don't know. Fun? No. I don't know why that happened. Because I have my... But then again, people do be changing stuff when they update stuff. So maybe I have to look at like the new parameters. So I'll look at that today. Gravy with so much fur. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Take it easy. Remember, love yourself, love each other, and do something fun, because who knows what tomorrow brings. Underground Railroad to Canada, baby! Bye, guys. Chuck E. Cheese is just a robot? Oh, no.